Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Gracious here. Today we are talking about how to make a woman desperately want you. If you want to make a girl to desperately want you, this is not an easy one because we all are different. Some are tough, but we'll get there. Little by little, we'll get there to the point of knowing how to make a difficult lady fall in love with you. But today, let's discuss how you can make that girl to desperately want you, desperately fall in love with you. That girl that you've been admiring, for you to make her to desperately want you or to want you, it has to be someone that you are in contact with. You have to show her care and attention, but you have to be careful while doing this so that she doesn't friend zone you. Because once she does that, it is difficult to come out of that friend zone. Be nice to her, be caring, and also always be available for her. Now let's go with examples, practical things you can do to show her care and attention that wouldn't look as if you're being friend zoned, and that would not also look as if she is taking advantage. Of course, once you're showing kind gestures to anybody, you should be able to tell if they are taking advantage of it. Do they do that in return? But before we get there, let's discuss this first. Practical things you need to do that will show that you care for her. What you need to do is that you always have to be there for her, listen to her, be nice to her, but not so nice that when she does something wrong, you're just supporting everything sheepishly. You don't have to support everything that she does, but if you have to caution her, let it be in a kind manner, because she's definitely going to ask you, you're not my father. So you have to be careful while doing this. I'm not saying that you should spend all your money on her, but women love it when you show your love and care financially as well, especially African women. Be a good listener to her. Very important point. You have to always listen to her. You have to always be like the brother or the father that she never had. Run few errands for her, do things for her that are within your reach, the things that you can do and you can keep up to doing it. You don't have to go all extra miles, doing something that you can't keep up. The next day she would want you to do something like that, you won't be able to do it. Just be yourself the way you are, and then try to reason with her. You should align with her, the things she likes, because if you guys think alike, it is a better flow. But if you guys are going in an opposite direction, you love this and what she loves is different, is direct opposite from what you like, I don't think it's going to work. But it works for some people though. It will make sense if you guys are on the same lane. You have the same understanding with each other. You like similar things. Because you guys are going to be discussing and you're going to flow in that discussion because you guys love similar things. So you're going to be gisting or discussing similar things. And with that, you see that the both of you are flowing together. So try and show her love and attention that would make her know that you really care for her, not in a brotherly manner, so that you don't get friend zoned. Now, once you are always there for her, you always listen to her, you support her career as well. Yes, women love it when men support what they do, because whatever they want to venture into or what they do is definitely what they have passion for. And then you are in support of that. Most times, once we want to venture into something, we have so many people that we talk to, and so many of those people we talk to don't agree with what we're doing, because so many people might not be seeing the future in what you're telling them. I want to do this, and because you're just saying I want to do this, you're not into it already. So many people don't believe in that, but once you start believing in them and you start giving them advice, do it like this, they really appreciate it. Whenever they want to do something, they will definitely seek for your advice, because they know that these guys really understand me and he supports what I do, and we understand each other. We love similar things, so they are always going to be coming back to you for advice. Before they do something, they'll be like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Look at what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? Tell me what you think. So you see, once they start seeking advice from you, you are obviously very important to them. Now the next step is a toxic advice that I'm going to give you now. Once you are now in her space, you're everywhere in her space. The next thing you're going to be doing next, very toxic. You have to start disappearing little by little. What do I mean by disappearing little by little? Give her her space. I'm not saying that you should disappear and ghost up on her. Of course, some people, once you ghost up on them, they don't even care. They move on immediately. So you have to be careful about it. Practical steps you need to follow. If you guys talk 3 times a day, you have to limit it to maybe talking 3 times in a week. If every time she calls you, you are always picking up her calls, you have to reduce that. You don't have to pick up her calls every single time that she calls. And this really helps if that particular person that you're showing care and attention doesn't really appreciate what you're doing for her. Once you start disappearing, she will start to realize how important you've been to her. It will look as if there is an empty space you created. She's going to start missing you. That is why I said this is toxic, and this can backfire because some people wouldn't care. Once you start reducing the way you call them or the attention and care you show, they move on immediately. They don't care. Some women are as tough as that. So you have to be careful once you're taking this step. Reduce the way you call her. Sometimes she'll tell you to do something for her. Tell her that you're busy. She'll keep wondering, this guy never says no to me, what is going on? Once she starts thinking like this, she's definitely thinking about you, and she'll start remembering the nice things you've been doing for her, how you've been there for her, the advices you've been giving her. She will start appreciating you. If she hasn't been appreciating what you've been doing for her the past days, she's definitely going to start missing those things now. So give her her space. Don't always be in her space. And with time, you will get to see that she will be the one wanting your attention. This definitely works. And another thing that can make a girl fall madly in love with you or desperately want you is, once you know you've been showing her care and attention, running errands for her, doing things for her, just try one day and tell her to do something for you. If she really cares for you at all, she's going to do it, and make her spend her money on you. But before you're making her to spend her money on you, make sure that you've spent money on her too. You know, women, we have money, but we don't like spending it. Don't make her to spend so much money. If not, you're going to ruin this plan. You can tell her, please, can you help me go to this restaurant, get food for me with her money? At least that wouldn't cost so much. If she doesn't relent and goes way ahead to do that for you, just know that you've got her. At least there is a place in her heart that she has kept you. If you've been helping her out and doing things for her, and then all of a sudden you tell her to help you do something and she doesn't do it, just know that you've been wasting your time. No, you don't need to waste your attention and care on this one. Move on from that space. Don't even give her that attention again, because she doesn't deserve it. I think I've given you like 3 points, but let me summarize it. First, you have to show her care and attention. Always be there for her, support her dreams, align with each other, understand each other, be on the same rhythm, on the same page. Try and spend a little money on her, help her out, run some errands, make her to spend little money on you as well, and also start disappearing little by little. Reduce the way you call her. Sometimes she will see you online and she will say hi. Don't reply immediately. She will be thinking maybe you saw someone else, or maybe this guy has been wanting me to return back the favor, but I'm not doing it and he's tired, because she doesn't want to lose that friendship that you guys have. So she's definitely going to be wanting you back. She'll be the one doing the calling now. She'll be the one wanting you now. Once you start ghosting up on her little by little, she'll be the one wanting you. You will now not be the one that would want her to. These 3 steps that I just gave you would definitely work. Try it on that lady, that girl that you're close to, but you don't know how to approach her. You don't know how to tell her that you like her. Try these tricks on her. It's definitely going to work. I hope my toxic advice doesn't spoil anything for you. If you have to follow that toxic advice, you have to be very, very careful about it so that it does not backfire. And if you're being so nice, it's not going to be a Mr. Nice Guy. So don't be 100% nice. If not, you are going to be friend zoned. Period. So yeah, those are my tricks that I've shared with you. If you find this video interesting or helpful, consider giving this video a huge thumbs up and click on the subscribe button. Turn on notification bell so that you get notified, because this is what I'm going to be posting in this channel. If you have any question, if you have any video suggestion, if you have any problem relating to ladies, leave it down there below my comment section. I'm going to attend to your comments personally. Till then, let me see you in my next video.